Yo, what is going on? Happy Friday. We are coming at you live from downtown Chicago. My name is Brendan. We are here at Atlas Stationers for another weekly live order polling video. We do have the voice of reason back behind the camera. My brother Brian is back here in Chicago. He's been gone for, I think, 2 weeks of live videos, but we have him back here and we're so thrilled so he can make fun of me. Brian, how you doing?
Good. You changed up your intro. I thought you were going to say I was the voice of an angel. I prefer that over voice of reason.
Yeah, okay, well, we'll let the crowd decide. In the comments, whether it's the live audience or the YouTube replay, let us know. Does Brian have the voice of an angel? Give us a quick song real quick.
No, that's for you.
Exactly.
It might be shared at the, well, angels don't necessarily sing.
Yeah, I thought you were going to sing Lips of an Angel by Hinder.
No. Angels just make fun of younger brothers.
Yeah, great.
Is, sounds what the textbook definition is.
Great. You probably learned that on your trip, didn't you?
No, I've known that my entire life. I've been preparing for it, so.
Very nice. Well, we have a great video lined up. Brian, just so you know, the last 2 live videos, I had to set up the tripod like over there and over here. So it's going to be nice to get some live action following, you know, and different angles. So make sure you get my good side. But we do have some orders here to pull. Few announcements. Well, I guess we'll address the elephant in the room. That looks probably a little different than what you're used to seeing. This is phase 2 of our renovations happening here at Atlas Stationers. That used to be an open wall, but now we put a drywall up to expand our warehouse. We're redoing all the flooring back there, the paint. We're expanding, you know, that type of stuff. Then phase, I think 3 or 4 is going to be punching out this wall. So potentially by the end of the month, the retail store is going to have a brand new look to it. We're actually shifting around pretty much like almost everything. So get a good look while it's here and be ready to see some changes, which we're incredibly thrilled about. Also, that should hopefully lead us into the Chicago Pen Show, which is May 1st through the 4th in Oak Brook at the Doubletree Hilton. Atlas will be there with 9 tables collaborating with some of your favorite brands. We hope to see you out there. Go to chicagopenshow.com to purchase your passes. We've been talking with the organizer, and actually, as of right now, they have been breaking the record for most passes sold leading up to the event. So it's lining up to be a big one. The Hilton Hotel did sell out, which is a great sign, but they also, the organizers are working with the Marriott down the street for a room block. Again, all that information is on their website. My point being, though, is this is really adding up to be a massive event, and we hope to see you there. Okay, I think that's all I've got. We got new arrivals that we'll talk about as we see them, couple battle boxes. Anything you want to say to the people now that you're back?
Let's just get going. I don't really have anything that I need to say.
That was so anticlimactic.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't prepared to be put on the spot there.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure that everyone kept you in line. That's really all that mattered. I'd have to go back and look at the last couple live videos to make sure you were behaving.
Yeah, well, I put up a wall while you were gone.
Did Brian
knock down the other wall.
Did Brian learn of his demotion? That's from Lucas. Yeah, I had to restructure a few things actually right when I got back. So if you see Hollywood's signature, it probably has a change on it, but probably the opposite of what he's thinking it is.
Yeah, I stupidly signed off on all the papers as Hollywood rather than my legal name, so it all was void.
Nice.
So
very good.
Not good, not good. All right, I guess one last announcement. You know, we've been hosting our 5th annual Fountain Pen Tournament Challenge for the last month now. Today is actually the results day. We started out with 64 of the community's favorite pens, and now today we will make the announcement. We are down to 1 champion, and then we will also look at the leaderboards and figure out all of the prizes for all of those who had the high scores and who also participated in the voting rounds. We'll announce those next week, but be on the lookout for our Instagram and TikTok posts later today announcing which pen took home the crown for the 5th annual Fountain Pen Tournament Challenge. It was truly a great time, and we appreciate you guys participating.
Yeah, I do have a comment here I need to read out loud because I don't believe it for a second. So obviously you've been staging some stuff. Hollywood became an expert at finding washi tape while I was gone.
Yep.
No way that that's accurate.
Yeah.
So hopefully there's at least a few washi tapes on here so he can prove his worth, see if that's factual or not.
Last week, our buddy David ordered like 30 items, and it had a mix of like individual markers, washi tape, and I was like, This is too crazy.
David is my new favorite customer.
Yeah, well, David also ordered more stuff today.
Oh, good. I see it there. Good.
I utilized our resources
They're
to
following
assist.
up. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. All right, well, let's jump into it. As always, if you want to join the live order polling queue, head over to our website, atlasstationers.com. Submit an order at the checkout screen. Ask to join the queue. We have this one today, obviously, and then we have one more next week. But following that, there will not be a live order polling video for at least a few weeks because we have the EXP sale, I think, on Friday, April 28th, I think is the date. And then the following weekend, we have the Chicago Pen Show. So we'll be doing content, just not this. So
it's also going to be hard. There's going to be so much torn up in the store.
Yeah.
Store will be functional, still stop by, shop, but there'll be a lot of us moving things around.
Yeah.
Over the next couple weeks. Tanya saying that they put the beat down on you in a battle box last week.
Yeah.
I do believe that.
So yeah, we did a battle box. It was me versus the chat, and Tanya was the representative for the chat. And then I had Brian M pick out which box he liked most because I had to figure out a judge, and he picked theirs. So
yeah, no, that's good. I can see him being completely impartial.
Yeah, I agree.
So, yeah,
yeah,
that was good. Okay.
Yeah, so I did lose. Tanya's 1-0. I don't know if they want to keep that record forever or if they want to retire, with that, but
Tanya can team up with me today if we've got a battle box.
We
even
do.
though I think Tanya might be in the battle box.
We do have a battle box. Yeah, we have two boxes here, one battle.
One battle. Okay.
Yep.
Never mind.
All right, let's get after it. We're gonna start first with Kai S, order number 241900. This is an express order, so let me talk really quickly. A whole bunch of crazy stuff with a note here. Please pull live on TikTok. I'm a brand new team member. I'm a brand new member of the A team, and this is my 25% off spend. I'm so excited. Whoa, so cat's out of the bag. Once you reach our VIP tier, you get a one-time 25% off coupon code for our entire shop, but keep in mind some exclusions do apply, but that's the benefits of being a part of our reward system. So
spend money with us allows you to spend money faster in the future.
Yeah.
Because you get more reward points, and you just spend more and more and more.
So the philosophy is the more you spend, the more you save. And we love to live by the code of spend all of your money at Atlas Stationers as fast as possible. And yeah, that's pretty much what everyone should do. Forget the mortgage, the kids, car payments, buy pens. All right, so we got some great stuff here. We have the Delphonics utility bag for carrying tools. I like how they actually put that on the label here.
That wasn't something that
specifically for
Hollywood
carrying
came up
tools.
with. There you go.
Yeah, no. Pretty cool though.
Ooh, we're getting a lot of comments, people saying they're A-team members. So love it.
Hey, that's a status. That's a status flex right there. If you're an A-team member.
Should we make a sticker or some type of name badge for the Chicago Pen Show?
Like I'm on the A-team?
If you're on the A-team, yeah.
That'd be sick. That's actually a really good idea.
We got a lot of A-teams here. Love it.
Here's that Jonathan Brooks LeBon. Beautiful. Oh. Okay, we got that. The Estabrook Raven. This person knows what's up. Kai has good taste. Good taste. Oh, by the way, we did a Hollywood hour this past week. I don't know if you saw it, but we did a tournament for inks. So, well, actually, I corresponded with you on that, so you definitely knew.
I knew that you went live. I did not watch it. I got a little reprieve from watching you or associating with you for a week and a half, and this is the first time that I felt like I had to be back in that zone. So I put it off as long as possible.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, back.
Hey, someone needs to check the WhatsApp chain of Brian, talking to me every day. He can't get enough, even when he's, 1,000 miles away.
Or keep that a secret.
He's just making sure I didn't
Most
burn the
of it
business
had to
down.
do more your personal life, though.
I have some big news to share. I won't necessarily share it on this channel, but if you follow me on my personal social media, something crazy is going on in my life, and I'm super excited about it. Maybe you could take guesses.
You probably should give a little hint.
Let's pull all these inks.
There's going to be people that are guessing certain things.
Yeah. I will say no, I'm not having a kid.
Yeah, there you go. That's where I was going with.
Yeah.
Because you knew
At least
that
not
was
yet.
going to be the #1 comment on here.
Yeah.
Mini Hollywoods.
Hollywood Junior.
Mini Hollywoods running around.
All right, Vinta the maiden.
We know we're all in trouble when that happens.
All right, I guess I'll keep it very brief. Wifey and I are potentially moving into a home, so we're finalizing the deal, which we're super excited about.
Fortunately for me, that home happens to be in the same town that I live in.
Let's go.
On the same
he
train
loves
station.
That. Yeah, the same train line. Let's
yeah,
go.
and the same station. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I might have to start coming in a little earlier to get my distance.
Yeah, you got to admit.
You're getting some congrats.
Oh, thank you guys. You know, we're halfway through the finish line. Our offer was accepted, but you know, to get to the finish line, still have some things to line up. So we're very hopeful. But we're super excited to you know, be house owners. Although I do love the current setup right now with you know.
The other top guest, by the way, was you're getting another dog.
A dog?
Yeah.
I did tell Gotti that once we move, we're getting a puppy.
Another dog.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, I've had a great year living in the current area I'm at now, but we're excited to switch suburbs. And
your future neighbor has joined the chat.
Is that Grace?
Yes.
What's up, Grace?
She's having
she's pumped.
She's having a tough day.
Plague.
Maggie got a hold of some markers and used the wall in the playroom as a canvas.
That sounds incredibly ideal to deal with as a parent. Hopefully it's washable. Is it like Crayola?
I don't know. We'll find out when I get home.
Serpentine bloom. Serpentine bloom. I think that's
Maggie's yelling "Dada," but I don't know if that's directed towards me or you. We did find out that every male is Dada on the trip.
Oh wait, I need another one. Wayfinder.
Men's got great advice. Just cover it with washi tape, all the marker. We do
That's
have a good amount of
hilarious.
washi tape at the house, and that does happen from time to time.
That's how I feel about duct tape. It solves all my problems. I just duct tape my life together. Halden 1986. I'll show you guys these inks once we're done pulling. Halden. Oh, they got new labels. This must be a new ink.
Yeah, we got the Maggie talk is still going on. Put a frame around it. Use washi tape. Tanya's saying that Maggie is an artist. No, Maggie's more of a bully than an artist.
Hey, bullies can be artists too.
Yeah, she tells all of us what to do. She's in charge.
Oh my gosh, there's more. Okay, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Yeah, I did tell Grace that now that we're going to be neighbors, that I'm super excited to get you out of the house. You know, maybe have our parents watch the kids so we can, you know, hang out and
yeah, well, I'll tell
talk
you,
about non-Atlas related things
funny.
in front of our wives.
I am pretty much out of the house at all times. We've
Yeah.
got quite a few sports going on right now.
Whispers of Twilight. Whispers of Twilight.
I think that one's new.
Yeah,
I don't
this
think
is
I've
cool.
seen that.
Very neat. Yeah, every month there's new inks from Ferris Wheel Press. All right, I got some notebooks to pull, but let me show you all of the inks that we have here. Kai really, really wants to, I guess, expand their ink collection. Here, bro, show this. I'm laying them out for you. Which one's your favorite ink from the order here, guys? This is insane. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's crazy.
Pretty
9.
good order.
All right, now we got some Maruman notebooks and the Clyde notebooks as well. So
Oh, we got another A-teamer. Just made A-team. Who knew?
Shout out to the A-team. N180A. N180A.
Also, I saw a comment earlier saying that asking if they should stop by on their lunch today.
Yeah,
what do you have to say?
In fact, I would feel very offended if you did not stop by. I might actually block you from our social media if you don't stop by. No, I'm joking. That was so aggressive.
Yeah.
That was so aggressive. That was Hollywood. Like,
You've had a long week.
I'm like
Hollywood
that,
Unchained.
Yeah, I'm like that scene from the Avengers Infinity War when the aliens come to New York and Bruce Banner, like Iron Man, like asked Bruce to get the green guy out, but the Hulk was scared because he got whooped by Thanos, and so he doesn't come out. But like you see glimpses of the Hulk. Like the Hulk is equivalent to Hollywood, and I'm Bruce
So is this
Banner.
going to be another social media series
of
Hollywood's
Here's the notebooks.
mean side coming out?
Yes, yes. Hollywood does not seem, not that Hollywood's mean, just you just never know what he's gonna say. All right.
So if someone wants to know, they just got to A-Team. What's after A-Team?
What's after A-Team? There is an option to sell your soul to Atlas. And by doing so means
you can pick out any item you want at any point.
Yes, but that is after you spend $1 million at Atlas. So the A team, typically you need 2,000 points. Every dollar you spend, you get a reward point. So imagine how many dollars you need to spend to get 1 million points. All right.
That
guys,
math is very hard to figure out.
No, it is actually, because once you hit the 18, you get
the
1.3 points per dollar.
I think someone could figure it out. Hang on. I'm pretty sure we lost the mics.
What's 1 million times 1.3? Somebody do that math.
Divided by 1.3.
Or divided by 1.3, yeah. All right, we're going to give them this Esterbrook and one of my shaving cream cards.
It would be...
No, it'd be times.
900, no, it'd be 998,000.
Yeah, because you subtract the 2K.
Yeah.
That you got to.
Divided by 1.3.
Kai, thank you so much. All right, next up we got Corolla S, order number 241674. Please pull live, thank you. Is somebody for real do the math? I am curious.
We got some questions here from Adam. Why do the Japanese rule at Stationery?
They know what's up.
So, is that direct from Hollywood?
They know what's up. This one is the Iris Studio Pocket from Tom Studio.
Eric's got the answer. It's actually obtainable.
What is it?
$769,692.
Okay, great. Now, divide 998,000 by 5 points. Because every review you leave on our website for a product, you get 5 reward points. So I'm curious to know how many reviews that is. So let me know.
It's not that bad. It'd be like 200,000 reviews.
Okay, just make sure you're using a different name when you're reviewing all the products. I'm sure all of our customers would really feel something's up if one person's using the same name to review every single... Wait, we carry 7,000 products, right?
7,000, but you could leave a review on every single nib size, I guess.
So that's a cheat code. You would still have to leave at least like 6 reviews, more, like 10 reviews per item. Here's the Pixie, by the way. This is a really cool one. This one's been doing really well. Start at $59.
You could technically review every item that you get every time you buy it. So if you buy it multiple times, you could review it because there could be some variation, especially in the pens.
Yeah, and then you subtract that from the $780,000 you spend. So really, you could probably get it to like $650K. So if you
Your
spend
math is not math, and I don't understand where you're going.
I'm just making it up.
Oh, okay.
But no, if you review all the products that you purchased leading up to it, you're getting 5 points per product you bought.
If I had to choose as a business owner, I would prefer someone to get 1 million points to spend $769,000.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm just letting him know.
I don't want them to know that there's an avenue through reviews.
I'm letting him know there's a more economical option to become a millionaire point holder at Atlas.
Economical for them, yeah, not for us.
Well, keep in mind the prize for having 1 million points is you are selling your soul. So
there we go.
Is that a big enough benefit to you?
Squash. Hollywood math. Now that's a subject we need in schools.
Oh, by the way, this looks different, doesn't it? We used to have a rack right here, but we got rid of it. So now you can walk through.
Yeah, because this wall is gone. Did you show the gone wall last time?
No, here, let's pop this open. You can pop in there real quick.
Yeah.
Just put the camera. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, look at that.
Whoa, more storage space for pens.
Yeah, there used to be a wall right here where this tent is, but we punched it out.
Like right here.
Yeah.
And now it's gone.
It's pretty crazy. Very nice, very nice. So this should be done like early next week, and then we're redoing all the flooring back here. We're painting the, don't tell Dad I said this, the ugly 80s orange salmon color. And we're gonna paint it. I wanted navy blue, but I've been outruled to like white or gray to brighten it up.
You know how dark that would be if we painted navy blue back here?
Though. That'd be sick.
Well,
that'd
that's a good thing you're not in charge of paint colors. You're just in charge of math.
Well, I will be painting my entire house once we get the house, so. And I think I'm gonna go for lighter colors. All right, we need the E95S burgundy. E95S, E95S. Burgundy medium. Right here.
Did you, as I'm waiting for you to take forever to pull this, did you figure out meetups for Chicago Pen Show? Because I saw you post that.
Yeah. That's a great
poll
question.
Yesterday.
Hey, Mom, can you find this for me? I don't know where the Colorverse shuttle pens are.
with the amount of people that are coming to the Chicago Pen Show.
Mama T coming in clutch, by the way.
Of course.
Okay, yeah, so if you were a part of our Discord server as of yesterday, you're probably very annoyed with me because I pinged you like 3 times. But I needed to get a head count. Here's the E95S, by the way. Super cool pen. In Corolla, we're having Therese, Mama T pull the color versus shuttle nib, because I don't know where those are. Last time they were in the back, but next time they were out here. So we'll see. Anyways, with the Discord meetup, you're gonna get kittens and puppies calendar, and then sorry, getting sidetracked. So if you're part of the Discord, we took a poll asking who will be attending the Chicago Pen Show, who is staying at the hotel, and then if you would be down for a meetup around 7:30 p.m. I initially was going to do it Saturday, but then a lot of people were saying they would want to do one on Friday. So we're trying to figure out if we should do one on both days or one day to have a meetup where the Atlas team can be present, as well as all of our Discord server family. So be on the lookout for that. If you are in our Discord, find the poll. It's under the events, the Atlas Events channel. That way we can correspond with our team to figure out how to host and where. Thank you. You want to say something real quick?
Hello, everybody. Take a look at the store. It's going to change.
Perfect.
It didn't rhyme.
Did it rhyme? It didn't rhyme. Mama T does speak in non-rhymes occasionally.
Oh,
we want you to
threw me
know
off.
that.
I don't know where that was. Yeah, sorry.
Well, I found all my poems that I wrote a while ago, and I'm going to put out a little booklet of Mama T's best rhymes.
Mama T's best rhymes. That's
I'm
cool.
going to work with Bella on that.
That makes up for your lack of rhyme on
Yeah.
that last saying.
Thank
I'll
you,
allow
Mom.
it.
And happy Friday to you.
That just wasn't the time for a famous Mama T rhyme.
Boom.
There we go.
I didn't know there was
There
a
you go.
time and place. I thought it was just
There we go.
nonstop. All right, anyways, the point being, go to our Discord server, link in the bio to join. Find the Atlas Events channel, and please react to the comments to let us know what day you'd be available for a meetup. We are also planning a meetup, a private event with Esterbrook, Saturday morning at 8 a.m. It's going to be a capped event, so we will be releasing the sign-up sheets in our Discord server, limited spaces. Once we have that all situated, we're going to be offering pastries and coffee on us in Esterbrook.
Made by Hollywood, right? You're getting in early to make all the breakfast yourself?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've been collaborating with the hotel. I told them that I do have a culinary background, and so they actually allowed me to pick up all the ingredients. So
that's pretty good.
Yeah, so it's gonna be really, really solid. But it's gonna be capped at like 50 people. So we're gonna post it in our Discord server first, and then we'll open it up to the general public. So that's that Saturday of the Pen Show at 8 a.m. And then we're trying to figure out if we should do meetups Friday night or Saturday night at like 7:30. That might be more of just a general meetup, maybe at like the hotel bar or like a private room, etc.
It's probably going to be, it probably won't be private room. It'll probably be, I was scouting out the hotel yesterday.
Yeah.
Trying to find some space, and it looks like there's quite a few meeting spots available. Like,
just something
just for
casual.
get together. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. So we got Squatch in here complaining about all the pings that you gave. Tanya said they tried to rein you in, but to no success.
I talked in the moderator chat. I told them all, like, hey guys, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And then they were like, you get a strike every time you ping someone.
Yeah, so you're kicked out already. No more EXP for you.
Yeah.
David is sucking up a little bit, saying they like the pings from Hollywood, so maybe that's to make up for the amount of items they had you pull last week.
Yeah, well, this is a cool one. I just wanted to make sure everyone's aware of these announcements. Like, it's crazy. Like, I don't ever mean to like annoy people, by pinging them. So when you ping someone, it basically sends a notification to their phone, and then like it entices them to open it. And I understand you don't want to be pinged too much by the stationery shop you're following, but there's just so much going on, and a lot of it's time-sensitive news, whether it's new product alerts that are limited editions, a limited space for events, or general announcements. That's why you're getting a lot of pings. So that is the quickest way to get insider information about what's going on.
What inside info are you giving out today?
I'm gonna have to wait to ping everyone.
Okay, fair enough.
15348. So this is the cotton notebook. By the way, this is for Mike L. Order number 241915. We have the cotton notebook Midori in right now, and then this one is 1529306. That's the regular Please pull my order live and thank you. Mike, you are setting a great example of what the perfect order for us to pull on a live stream is. So that is like superb.
It would have made a little bit better if there was a Monte Grappa Odyssey attached to that.
True. Instead of having 2 items, I'd prefer 1 and it being the most expensive item in the shop.
That's fair. We do have Mike here in the chat, so thank you for the order, Mike. Next time, Mike, we expect to see the Monte Grappa.
Yeah, we appreciate, you know, this non-$10,000 order. Maybe not as much as a $10,000 order. But no, Mike, thank you. Happy to have you here. And you're getting actually a premium gift. These are the Estabrook Paradise pins.
Yeah, and I see I didn't notice your cards. You're giving out, is that from one of the old Hollywood hours?
Yeah, we only have like 4 left now, so this is the last of them.
Yeah, we got Mike saying MD notebooks are their favorites.
Great product.
Which they are awesome, yeah.
Great product. All right, let's move on to Mentee, order number 241540. Please pull on TikTok. So we do have a pre-order here for the Love and Trip notebook, the Traveler's release. Why don't you talk about that while I pull these other items?
So Love and Trip is the 2025 special edition Traveler's collection. Launched for pre-order yesterday. We sold out of most of it relatively quickly. Usually comes in a couple different allocations. The first one will be shipping end of April, and then they just kind of flow in, honestly, kind of randomly throughout the year. So if you didn't grab one and you want it, sign up for the restock notification. Last year, I think we were getting shipments even through October, so they did have a couple different batches available. But it's a pretty cool release for this year. We might still have a couple refills available. There's, I think, 5 or 6 different items. But I also did want to talk about, in regards to Travelers, the announcement that came out yesterday that I think you shared on Instagram, right?
Yes, I did. So yeah, we have a really big event going on middle of July. It's the 17th. By the way, these are the Hako stickers. That's what's inside these boxes that men here order.
Yeah.
And I see we've got like 10 more flavors. All right, men, so that's gonna do it. Let me finish your
10
order.
10 more flavors, that's a new one.
Of stickers.
Oh yeah, okay. I thought ink was the flavors.
Yeah, that's like
The stickers are flavors too?
Yeah, because a lot of the stickers are food.
Oh,
You also get a Stay Smooth Like Butter sticker. And then that's your gift right there.
Oh, that's,
man, thank you so
we're
much.
sold out of Wolf
perfect.
Point, that's huge.
We have another order here. V, we got your order here. So yeah, the Stay Smooth and the Colorverse order items are sold out. Okay, well anyways, Brian brought up the Travelers event that's happening. This year we are very, very thrilled to announce that we are a part of their Caravan stamp event, which basically they send a series of stamps around to different authorized stationery shops who carry Travelers, and then you get to have those stamps in your shop for a limited time. So anyone who wants to participate, they can come into any of those shops within that certain time frame. So I believe ours is July 17th through the 21st, I want to say. But basically you can come in and get the official Travelers Caravan stamps. You can walk in and stamp your own notebooks, which is really cool. I know that that's super big, and it's basically, it's documenting that you came to an authorized retailer during the caravan trip and you get the official Traveler stamp that you don't really get to find elsewhere. And so it's pretty cool. Imagine like you stamping your passport. It's kind of like a rite of passage. So we're very thrilled to be a part of it this year.
Rite of passage. So
Yeah.
if you have a Travelers or into Travelers, you must come to Chicago.
Yeah.
July 17th through the 21st.
Yes.
Fly here.
Yes.
Get it.
Yeah.
Rite of passage. You've been instructed by Hollywood.
Yes.
Then you
Yeah.
probably need to come a month later for the sidewalk sale.
Yep. Yeah, that actually sounds great.
Yeah.
And we will also, I'm sure, do a really fun like event built around this. Like we'll have a really nice setup in our shop. We'll make sure we have team members, and we'll probably have a whole bunch of Travelers like opened and sampled so you can try it out if you don't have the product or you don't own that series. But yeah, we're really pumped about it. We know it's a huge deal in the stationery community, so we're grateful that Travelers has made us a part of it this year. All right, so let's go ahead and jump into Eric D. Order number 241895. It's been brought to our attention that we have a birthday boy here. Happy birthday to you, Eric. We hope that you have a great day. Your note here says, thank you for everything you do. Eric, thank you for everything you do, especially your participation in the Discord server. You're a great contributor to the community, and we can't thank you enough. So we have Eric.
I thought Eric wrote on there, or maybe I saw an earlier comment, they wanted you to sing.
No. I don't see that here. If it's not in the note, I'm not doing it. So Eric ordered a Tom Studio fountain pen. And then Eric, we've got a surprise for you.
Oh boy.
So hang tight. I'm not sure if they're on right now. So let's go get the Tom Studio fountain pen in the Architect nib. By the way, next batch of these getting shipped out. Coffee
yeah, this
Monster
is a
Co.
good thing to talk about, actually. So these launched last weekend. We had 2 allocations so far that we've launched. The first one launched Friday night at 11 p.m. Every one of those sold. We sold out within 2 minutes. We shipped all those out yesterday, or maybe Wednesday. The second, it's a small batch here, but those are going to get shipped out today. It's just going to be the people that ordered on Saturday. We've got hundreds of them that ordered on Saturday that are on pre-order. They're going to be shipped out in the order we receive them. And as allocation comes to us from Estabrook, we're expecting shipments every week. We just don't know how many or how long it's going to take. But everyone that did pre-order on Saturday is going to get a pen, and we're working to secure more so that we can open up more orders in the future, because this launch has been the craziest thing I think we've seen in the fountain pen world since we've been in it in the last 8 years.
All right. So Eric, we've got your pen right here. This is the Tom Studio, the Studio fountain pen in black with an Architect nib. I do want to bring up one point. We get a lot of questions in regards to Tom Studio, the Architect nib, and people, when they get this product, they see the broad or the double broad marking on the nib and they think we've sent the wrong one. Just so you're aware, the Architect grind is done on a broad or double broad nib. So you are getting the correct one. When you're working with nibs and to grind them down, the nibsmith prefers to work with the largest tipping possible. So you are getting the right pen even though it says double B or B. I just want to clarify that because we get a lot of questions about it.
Yeah, no, it's a good clarification.
All right, Eric, so that is your order right there. We do have a super duper special surprise.
Oh boy.
Eric, this is Tanya paying my friend Eric back on his birthday. Can you pull on live and choose food-themed inks just for fun? Make it tasty. So Tanya here has submitted an order to gift to you for a sticker pack and a mystery box of 3 inks. So chat, let's give Eric a big happy birthday shout out and come up with 3 inks that are food-themed while I go pull these stickers. So we can, give Eric a wonderful gift from Tanya. And then, of course, this is food-based, the Hako sticker pastry. Joe's Market. I think it's this one. 61,500? Or 61, that's right. Okay, so we got the pastry stickers right here. All right, did anyone comment anything?
We got one so far, sidewalk gum.
I guess that is food-based. I guess it is.
Mouth.
Let's pull it and let's see what else we come up with. All right, so we've got some Monteverdes here. We've got peach fuzz.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, let's pull this just in case.
We got Monteverde birthday cake. Do we have that?
Birthday, yep, we got birthday cake. What else? What else?
He has all the exclusive inks, so we're gonna have to drop the sidewalk gum, or we think he does. All right, now we're getting some Diamine chocolate brown, Colorverse tangerine, blushing mushroom from Ferris Wheel Press.
That one is a.
Nothing quenches hunger like a mushroom.
I hate mushrooms.
Do ya?
Yeah, I legit hate mushrooms.
So they put mushrooms on we had omelets like every day.
Yeah.
On vacation, and Cam was having a very hard time.
Yeah.
Because they all had mushrooms on them. But about halfway through the trip, he discovered that he can tolerate them and then ate them all. So it worked out.
I don't mind truffle, I just hate mushrooms. I just hate the texture. They're slimy and dusty at the same time. It's super weird.
He was having a hard time. I was explaining that, Mom used to have a container of them in the fridge a lot, and that we would just eat them. Well, I did it. At least you might not have.
I don't like mushroom-based stuff. Brian doesn't like fish-based stuff.
Fish-based stuff, yeah. That's
Yeah.
a bigger category than mushroom.
It sure
I did
is.
eat fish, by the way.
What'd you
So,
have?
I don't know. There was some fish on the boat. We went on a catamaran, and I don't know.
Was it like tilapia, just like
I have no
general
idea.
fish, or was it?
Fish. It was fish.
All right, I'm trying to
All right,
figure out.
Hang on, I got some more. We got lemon toolbar raisin,
Do we
Tom
have
Studio raspberry sorbet, Monteverde key lime pie. Oh, Tanya. Tanya's allergic to fish. You know, I'm probably allergic to fish too. That's probably why I don't like it.
Oh, we're losing the mics here.
All right,
All right, we should be back.
I think we've got a good mix here.
Do we?
Yeah. So
Squatch is making up for the comment on the pings, saying they're on your side with mushrooms.
yeah, thank you. I just don't know. I just don't trust them. All right, so Eric, the 3 inks that have been decided by the chat has been the Tom Studio #2 raspberry sorbet, the blushing mushroom from Ferris Wheel Press, the Endless Alchemy magic peach fuzz, a lot of fruit-based stuff, and then from Atlas we're gonna throw in the Monteverde birthday cake for all your support. So unless someone can think of I thought we had a pastry-based ink, but I can't remember now. I thought I saw one from like, I don't know, Lennon Toolbar or something. But Eric, thank you so much for your support. Happy birthday to you. And Tanya, thank you so much for such a lovely gesture. I'm waiting for the day that you guys all buy me mystery boxes, but that never happens. It's always Hollywood, do this, do that. It's never Hollywood, how are you, you know? I'm just joking, of course. Eric, much love, brother. All right, let's get cranking. And somebody thinks of another pastry-based ink. I do want to swap one out because we went heavy fruit-based. So if you think of a pastry ink that we have, let me know. All right, next up we've got Francesca C. Oh, I almost forgot the gift. You know, he's getting this too.
Forgot to mention, King Don was in the chat earlier.
Oh, King Don. What's
Yeah.
poppin' pops?
Yeah, I got to find what his comment was, but he was taking offense to the paint color slight that you gave in the back.
Dang, I didn't think he would be in here. That's tough. That's so tough. I'm getting a phone call after. But you know what? Did he text me? Oh yeah, he did. He said, "Don't you dare diss the 87 color paint." Just joking. He didn't say that. He didn't say that. All right, here we go. We got Francesca C. Order number 241752. Would love one of your special packaging videos. Thank you. Of course. So we're starting off with 2 Ferris Wheel Press Carousel fountain pens, the Tides of Midas and the Granite Guardians. The Granite Guardians being the newer one. Then we've got 5 inks here, all Ferris Wheel Press. Song of Scarlet and Sugar and Spite. Oh, this is the last bottle of that. Sugar and Spite. This one's looking like a potential no-go.
Do you know what you're looking for?
Yeah.
Is it on the top there? That looks like a...
This? No, this one, or this is Sugar and Spite. I'm looking for Songs of
Oh, I thought you
Scarlet.
said you're looking for Sugar and
Oh,
Spite.
here we go. I just obviously, you know, can't do my ABCs. All right, so we've got
That's
these
because
two.
you don't do alphabetical inks. We know this. You use InkForce.
Yes, yes. I use,
You keep forgetting.
yeah, thank you, thank you. That's why the alphabetical thing never works.
Yeah.
All right, now we need to go back over here for 3 inks. Granite Guardians, Tides of Midas.
Prove them wrong. Show them the InkForce.
Nope, almost got juked.
It's because you went alphabetical again.
Okay,
What have you been doing since I've been gone?
these are all 20 mLs. Why am I looking at the 38?
Have you been working the last 3 weeks?
No, honestly, no. I did set up a second monitor, another screen on my desk, which was pretty dope.
Yeah, so you can play more fantasy football?
Hey, it's almost draft day. Actually, like 2 weeks it's draft day, isn't it? Like the
NFL
20
draft
something.
day? Yeah, it's coming up.
Yeah.
Eric told on you, you've been slacking.
Hey,
Hey, what's been going on in these live videos?
they got 2 great live videos. You should have seen it.
I know that you had the tripod up. Were you even actually pulling items? Or were you just like randomly pulling things?
No, I was.
Saying you were actually doing it correct?
Last week was crazy because we actually had a. All right, InkForce, ready?
Yeah. Oh man, speechless.
We actually had a field trip of like 40 students come in during the live stream.
That's crazy.
And I had the
I thought you were
tripod
saying
set up there.
I thought you were saying you took the live out on a field trip. Like you
No,
just left.
no, I just went on the bus with them.
Yeah.
No, but they were all, I had it right there and everyone was like waving and
Oh, that's
whatnot.
awesome.
And then the chat was talking to the group. It was cool.
That's good.
Francesca, that was way harder than it should have been. But thank you. You're going to get a Paradise calendar and a Zen Zebra. And then you get one of these cards.
Nice.
Much love.
Yeah, Elizabeth said that you've been pulling washi tape instead.
Yeah.
That's where the rust is coming
I
in for
haven't
the
pulled
ink.
inks as much and pens as much.
Yeah.
All right, now we're going to move on to the problem child order here. David, I'm so sorry, but you are a problem child at the moment. That's great, calling our customers problem children.
I mean, it goes
should
with
put
your mood today.
Yeah, we should have
so-
stickers that just say, I'm a problem child
You're
at
a problem
Atlas.
child. I'm an Atlas problem child.
And we should ship it. Anytime we have an order that we can't fulfill completely, we put the sticker in
Yeah.
there.
Hey,
I'm a
anyone
problem
coming
child.
to the pen show that designs stickers, please bring us your rendition of
Yes.
I'm an Atlas problem child.
That's actually a brilliant
Yeah.
idea. You just have like a binky that says, I'm a problem child at Atlas, and we just ship it in there. Imagine the people who don't follow us on our social media channels and they get a baby binky sticker. That would be so goofy. That would be hilarious. All right, so David, you have a nice note here. Kindly include on the TikTok live order polling. If possible, please feel free to early pull the stickers, since those sometimes are more difficult to find, especially during live polls.
David is too nice.
You are back
This
on
is
my
ridiculous.
good graces.
He is way too nice.
Super excited for these inks. Hope you and everyone at Atlas has a wonderful weekend. Take care. All right, well, you got one of my favorite stickers. This is fine, with the cat drinking coffee and everything burning in the background. Are these all for you, or are you going to hand these out? Because when I think of myself, like when I think of these memes and I apply it to myself, it almost feels like I'm going through a crisis in my life. And so I don't know if that's you or you're giving these out, but regardless, this has got to be one of the best
I
stickers.
think he's giving them to you.
You're giving them to me?
Yes.
Just you want me to post them everywhere? And then you got friends or friend to cats.
He said they're not all for them. For him, they're for gifts as well.
Great. So all your gifties
for
are going
Hollywood.
through crisis. This one's cool too. It's Coffee O'Clock. That I actually might need to put that on my sticker
that's a
thing.
good one.
That one's dope. And then Nope. This is also.
These are awesome stickers. Where are
Nope,
these?
not today.
What brand are these?
This is Turtle Soup.
Oh, that's awesome.
You know, I actually invited Turtle Soup to the sidewalk sale.
Yeah,
So
hopefully-
I invited them yesterday, so
hopefully
we'll
they
see what
come.
happens. Speaking of sidewalk sale, I just confirmed some more vendors. We've got Leuchtturm showing up. I'm going to see if they'll bring that monogram thing again. So they
You
can.
want to know what's even crazier? We will have the monogram permanently in the store
forgot.
in like
Don't
2 months.
advertise that. Don't promote that though.
Oh,
'Cause
sorry.
I don't want to
we
have
won't-
to.
we
I don't want to
won't-
have to deal with
we won't-
spelling.
Yeah, it's actually imprinted that done by Hollywood.
Yes,
So-
at my own convenience. So yes, we're actually having them build out some brand new shop and shop pieces for our store. We've got these ones right here. This is from a while ago, but they're actually building out a whole new setup for us,
We're
and we will
upgrading
have
a
that
little bit.
monogram cart. But I just want to warn you, because Brian let the cat out of the bag. That might not be a service we could offer every day, potentially. We got to figure that out.
That's it. Well, it's an in-store service only. For
Yes,
sure.
that's what I
Yes.
meant.
Yeah.
Not like TikTok order saying, hey,
Yeah.
you know, please put this during the live video, because we can't let that deter from the live stream. So just so you know, in-store service. That's a great way to put it, because I already know you guys would all be responding, do this, do this, do this, and yeah. All right.
I like how you're the one who drove the extra attention to it.
I had to explain because I was worried, like once people know something, then people take advantage of it. And I don't want to sit there with literally a 5-hour live stream of me monogramming everyone's TikTok orders. So we'll figure it out. Maybe
So
we will do special events.
I do know what to schedule. We
Yeah.
will at some point have a 5-hour live stream
Of just that?
overnight of Hollywood.
Yeah.
Of Hollywood screwing up the embossing machine.
So that was also my concern, is how many defectives are we going to run into? But regardless, we are super thrilled to have that type of service in the shop. You know, a big part of Atlas is we want things to be as interactive as possible. And when Joe with Leuchtturm was here for the sidewalk sale, he was swamped doing
Doing them. Yeah, it's a really cool thing.
Yeah, it makes for a great gift. So yes, if you are going to be in the shop, then we really suggest you take advantage of it, and we can monogram that stuff for you. All right, David, this was the item
Maybe
that
you can do a Hollywood hour. have people.
So that would be cool. Like, yeah, like a designated time where I do the engrave or the embossing for people.
Yeah, I want to see people.
Is that what you're referring
yes.
to?
Well, I'm talking about do it upstairs though.
Yeah.
Or set you up down here live.
I just take like a pocket knife and just
see.
carve into
That would be
the
awesome.
notebooks.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess the last thing we'll say about this, because you're right, I brought a lot of attention. We might do like certain online events or a Hollywood hour maybe every few months where we offer the monogram service online. I think that's a good medium. I was just worried that you guys would make me try to monogram stuff every single video. All right.
They would.
And they would, I know. So David, we've only got one of these cards, so this was the problem child. It's the Cherry Blossom greeting card. So now we need to pull 2 Van Diemen's inks. We have the Birds of a Feather Lilac Breasted
Yeah, it
Roller
looks like
Wing.
we did just get a restock.
And some new ones too, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, I
Let's place
think
another order because these go so fast. It takes a little bit of time to get them in.
Widget Far Traveler. So we got these 2 right
Someone
here.
Brad's asking, is this a Home Goods or a Hallmark? This is an Atlas Stationery.
Yeah, I'm even offended you compared us to the 2. All right, we have another order rolling through. Thank you. Sarah, we got your order right here. So we're gonna do Sarah and V's order here shortly after we finish David's, which we just did. You're gonna get Colorverse Wolf Point, and you're also getting a Stay Smooth Like Butter sticker, and you're getting the final card, Stay Smooth. All right, now we are down to 2 orders that were submitted during the live stream. Let me move all this stuff over. Okay. All neat today. All right, so let's do Sarah's. Sarah D, order number 241940. Rumor has it this is at Sarah Likes Pink Pens on Discord, and every time I've seen them on the Experience pen sales, they're buying every colored pen that's not pink. So I know that's the ongoing joke, but Sarah, we need proof. We need proof of your collection. Please pack during one of your lives. Shout out to Crystal. Met her at the Chicago Stationery Fest, and she's awesome. Thank you. Lovely. And we have this right here that actually Crystal prepared for us. 2 Dot Grid A5 Midori notebooks, so we're getting some love there. And then we've got 3 inks, including arguably the greatest ink that anyone has ever seen. Can anyone take a guess as to which ink I'm referring to? We need Le Bon Aphrodite Pink. Aphrodite Pink is not the one I was referring to, but it's a great color. And then London Toolbar Dream, which also is pink, so maybe there is some truth to Sarah's name.
Everyone, I'm assuming that it's I didn't see the order. I'm assuming it's the Hollywood mullet. And you did get a couple comments.
It sure is.
I don't know. That was a brainchild that I came up with one night.
Look at that.
I don't know what my favorite of these exclusives are.
This one's so
Vampire
sick.
Page and the Izzy Monster, the Hollywood's mullet.
Yeah, these are sick.
This is one of my favorite, considering we haven't done a brown ink before.
Yeah, and low key. Oh, we got another order.
Yep.
Wow,
Oh,
you guys are
awesome.
really rolling them in.
We also got Sarah here.
Sarah, thank you so much for the support. Now you have a photo of me somewhere nearby you at all times, and that is why we do it.
Yeah,
that is why
you're
we
gonna
do
love this. Sarah placed the order just to get the Hollywood mullet ink.
You guys, in about 2 weeks, we're getting that cut. I've been holding off because I wanted to get that fresh cut for the Chicago Pen Show, but we're gonna get some really, really solid definition on the sides to trim that down,
Can't wait
taper
to see
it,
that
and then make
definition.
the
Oh, yeah.
the lettuce in the back flow.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you gonna live stream that?
If my dude Adrian allows me to at Prohibition Barber, which check them out, Prohibition Barber West Loop. They're so super cool. Really nice people.
You should almost get a portion of every Hollywood mullet.
That'd be
sale.
sick. Yeah, some royalty.
Yeah.
So actually, I gave him a Lamy All-Star a little while back to get them into fountain pens, and then his whole office saw, and like they're trying to collaborate a trip where their entire team comes to Atlas. So that would be super
Pretty good.
cool. It's such a dope shop. You guys check it out, Prohibition Barber. They do great work over there. Sarah, thank you so much for the love. You're getting this cool nib card. All right.
Eric wants to know where the Atlas booth is at Comic-Con this weekend at McCormick Place. It's at 227 West Lake Street.
Yeah, rumor has it we have the biggest booth.
Yeah.
All right, this next one is for Ann J, order number 241942. It does have a mystery box of 3, and actually we have 2 mystery boxes of 3 and 2 mystery boxes of 4, so we're gonna do some battles, even though you might not have requested to be in a battle. I'm deciding for you, and how the battle boxes work Basically, you pair 2 mystery boxes up against each other, and whichever person's battle box wins, they absorb the loser's ink, and the loser goes home empty-handed.
And then both give it to you now. Is that the new rule?
Yes.
Implemented?
If somebody,
I know you were complaining about not having enough gifts.
If I lose, if you guys pick Brian, then I'm claiming the inks.
Okay.
But before we do that, let's pull all the items on all of these orders real quick before we do the battle boxes. So for Ann J, please pull my order live. Mystery box, free reign on ink selection. I need to get out of my comfort zone. Oh, that's like a dream come true for one of us to pull. Wait, why do I have this? Oh, that's this one. Okay, but first we have the Benu Pixie Smoky Black. I wonder if you could put a Pixie right there and Lincoln log this. Do you think so?
Yeah, let's try. Do we have enough in stock?
I remember in 2020.
See how tall of a tower we can make.
There was a trend in 2020. Remember where people were stacking their pens?
Were they?
Yeah, it was crazy.
I remember when you were juggling Peniter avatars.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
Janet's asking if they can get one more small order in. Yes, get it in now, and we should be able to get it pulled for you.
All right, we're gonna start off with the Chicago Field Notes Edition, FNC 66.
Oh, holy cow, is that new?
Yeah, isn't that dope?
That's huge.
That's sick. Diamond Ink Vent Cashmere Rose. Cashmere Rose. Okay. We're doing good stuff here. We're doing good stuff.
Just going around in circles around the testing table.
Traveler's pen holder in black. All right, and that's gonna do it. Let me get you your gift now, and then we're gonna keep this order aside. You're getting a Zen Zebra and an Atlas card. Whoa! Look at that one. I think it's a cupcake nib. Actually, I don't know. It's either.
I don't think it's. That looks like a person.
Is that like?
Maybe it's like a.
Is that like a older person's hair,
something?
or like? Yeah. Do you think the hair loops all the way around the back and comes right here, or do you think it's just 2 sideburns? Like. Regardless, it's a cool card. It's a cool card. Open for interpretation. We're gonna cover that up because the person who drew that is here. So.
You can ask him.
Let me see. There's another. Oh, they're all different characters. These are dope. This one looks like Morpheus from The Matrix.
Or Hollywood.
Or Hollywood.
Weren't you Neo the other year?
I was Neo, yeah. These are sick.
Cool.
That one looks spun out. That's a fox. These are sick. I think Alvin made these. I think. Well, I actually know, considering it's signed by him. Unless somebody else is using the signature.
Nice work, Alvin.
Look at this one.
These are awesome.
These are sick. Oh, yeah. The alien nib with the knitting sucked up by the spaceship. The Atlas hero nib. You're my hero. I don't know if the A stands for Atlas. All right, we got to ask him now. We got to ask him. On these ones right here, is this hair?
Oh, yeah, it's a little clown afro.
Oh, it's a clown. Oh, okay, it's clown hair. See, that's what I was thinking at first. Well, I thought it was actually a cupcake.
I like. That's what I was thinking at first. I just didn't say anything. I said it was a cupcake.
Nah, this is sick. This is sick. My favorite's the Morpheus one and the fox. This one's Brian at the office. Just
Yeah.
always
after
looking like that.
having to deal with you every day, we'll do that to somebody.
just like,
Yeah.
You know, Brian, when I think of Brian and what sound he makes, this is so random, but I was thinking about just a second ago, what sound or character does Brian represent in the world of Super Mario? And what is the one guy, the little brown guys, the Goombas?
They're called Goombas. That's nice.
That's Brian. He's a Goomba.
Yeah.
He's a Goomba. I'm like Yoshi. I'm like the cool. I'm everyone's favorite Yoshi.
You're the guy. Yeah. When you jump off him, he runs off a cliff. Right. He just keeps going.
Yoshi's got golden retriever energy. He just. All right. Well, let's get back into this. Are the Goombas the one that make the
Goombas are the easiest ones to.
You jump on and you bop them?
And they just flatten, right? And they're just done.
All right. So, Ann, we'll get you in on the mystery box battle here. This one's for VD, order number 241932. And I think I've asked this before. Is it V or Vi? So let me know. Please pull my order on 411 for the battle boxes. Welcome back, Brian. No limitations for the boxes. Let's go A-team. Welcome back, Brian. This is for
you.
them. That's
There
for
we
them.
go. That's cool. We
And
did just
then-
get a big Galen leather order in right before I left, I think.
Right before you left, yeah.
Yeah.
Tom Studio Pigment Black.
David's
This
asking,
one.
was there an issue with my order? I think we were short one of the cards. I
The
think
quilling
you ordered
card.
2, we had 1 in stock. But I think we're double checking because we've got them on a different floor right now.
Goomba. It's crazy I called you a Goomba. That's so funny.
It's crazy you called yourself Yoshi jumping off cliffs.
Hey, Yoshi's everyone's favorite. Let's not deny that.
Actually, Toad was my favorite.
Yeah, Toad
For,
was probably the most
for-
trustworthy
especially
companion.
for Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Toad was awesome. Well, I guess he still
Cobalt.
is awesome. They keep making those games.
You want to know which Mario-related game was my favorite of all time?
Sure.
Take a guess. For GameCube.
For GameCube, Double Dash,
That one's OG, but no, not that.
Super Smash Brothers,
That one's OG too, but not that.
Mario Sunshine,
That one was fun too, but not that one. I guess there's a lot of Mario games.
Mario
Should I
Party.
No.
Squatch said Yoshi was okay. ..
That's crazy. Where's the Cobalt?
Paper Mario. We're getting a couple people saying Paper Mario.
Paper Mario was dope too, but not that one. It's not. Mario's not the main character in it.
Luigi's Mansion. Is he even in
Yeah,
it?
that game was
Never
so
played that one.
crazy. What's up? You played that one?
I don't think I played that one. Is that
All
the
right.
ghost one where he has a big backpack thing on?
Yeah, the vacuum, and he's like a Ghostbuster. All right, here we go. So we've got these inks for V. And then I think this was the right one. This is the
And we got
Pigments
V
Black
here in
ink.
the live as well.
Yeah, that one.
Is that new? It's a newer color
It is, yep.
that we brought in. That's awesome.
Okay, so V, you were all set for the mystery box battle, and then let's get you washi tape, and you're gonna get the Brian card.
Oh, fantastic.
You're getting the Brian card.
How lucky.
All right, and then we'll put that right there. And then next up, we got Amber A. This is the last item we need to pull before the battle. 241872. Please pull live. Battle box or mystery. If uneven is fine. Inks that are bright but legible, please. Hollywood rules. That is on the note.
I don't believe that.
And you know what they say. If it's on the note, it's official.
You know we can edit those notes, right?
I'm gonna edit someone's note that just says, "Please pull live on TikTok," and that's all they say. And then I'm gonna put in a huge paragraph, just suggesting that I am the greatest ever. All right, so we need the Edison Beaumont.
I'm not used to holding this camera. I've got like camera elbow right now.
Hey, that's what happens, man. You got to get back into it. So we are going to find the Edison. Pardon us. The Edison
Speaking
Unicorn.
of Edison, I think we have a new Edison coming to Atlas today.
Yeah, I'm pumped about it. We got a lot of projects in the work. Brian and I were updating our Excel sheet. Yes, we have an Excel sheet for our exclusive projects. Talked to us a year ago. We probably didn't. We were just ordering a whole bunch of stuff.
Talked to us 3 weeks ago. That's a relatively new addition.
We finally logged
Using-
everything. Yeah, we've got at least 15 projects in the works. So, but yeah, super pumped. But yeah. Yep.
It's not listed on the website yet, but it's due into us today. It's gonna be another Collier. Oh, hang on. Got to do the puzzle drop. Let's see if I
If you still
beat
got
the
it in you.
computer. Got it.
Brian's sweating
Oh.
profusely.
This is my A-Team pen. Had to since it was Unicorn Day on Wednesday.
Let me get Trevor. Hey, Trevor. Someone's knocking on the back door. I'm just, we're live right now, so I don't want to catch them off guard. Sorry, Brian, what were you saying about Unicorn?
That this is their A-Team pen on this order.
Oh, sick. Amber, well, this is a beautiful one. So let me show you.
There was a Trevor sighting.
There was a Trevor
Tanya
sighting.
noticed.
Here we go. Wow, look at that stunner.
That is awesome. That's a pretty pen.
Edison is as solid as it gets. Just beautiful work.
Yeah, and for all the Chicago Pen Show attendees, Brian will be there with Edison pens at the show.
The owner and founder.
Yeah, they were always at the last location. They were front and center, like right when you walk
Yeah.
into or right before you walk
Killer
into the room.
spot.
Yeah. So I don't know how they're going to be set up to this time, but he brings I feel like they bring 100 or more different
insane.
pens. It's crazy.
It's
all the different
insane.
finishes that they have, different pen maker or different resin makers that they use. It's such a cool thing to see.
So I actually invited them to the sidewalk sale. They're not able to make it this year, but I gave them a lot of info in hopes that they could potentially attend in the future. We'll have them come from Ohio to, do another event here in Chicago. So hopefully in the near future. All right, Amber, thank you so much. Here we go. It is battle box time. We've got two battles here. One is a battle of 4 inks. The other is a battle of 3 inks. Let's start with the battle of 3 inks.
That was kind of anticlimactic, by the way. I thought you were going to work on the battle box introduction.
I need to actually have Alex, who is a beat maker.
Okay,
He actually brings his soundboard during lunches. I need him to create a beat, but I don't know how to overlay it into a live video. So maybe we can do it on the live replay.
You could just cue somebody to put it on the overall
the
speakers, and just it slowly works its way up to just full sound where you can really hear it.
I think the best song for this would be the Halo theme song. That's really where I'm at still. The Lord of the Rings battle songs were cool, but when the orcs are approaching, but I think I want a more calm, cool, and collective, suspenseful Halo theme song.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, so we're gonna start with these boxes of 3. So Brian, you can choose which one you want. Here's Amber's inks that are bright but legible.
Bright but legible.
And then they did say Hollywood rules, so I don't know if you want to touch that one. It might burn your hands, And Jay has free reign on ink selection. I need to get out of my comfort zone. I know which one you're taking.
I'll let you choose on this one, actually. I'll reserve my, deferring to the second half.
Yeah, so if Amber says Hollywood rules, I'm gonna give you this one because you have a higher chance of winning these, I think, because you're beating me probably 10-2. So by me already understanding that if I pulled that order, it would be a loss.
You also can't pull the thing about me using the camera, because last time we did finish with us mounting it, and I still won.
That is true. So I forgive you for that. But I'm basically suggesting I know that I might lose, so I'm trying to give them a win, even though they said
the good thing
Hollywood
is
rules.
I already just automatically thought of one in my head.
Hollywood's mullet.
Hope Pink just came to my brain
Pink.
to match the Edison pen they got.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Wait, this is the order with the Edison pen.
Incorrect.
I'm just joking. Trying to throw them off.
Assuming I even know what Hope Pink is. I think it's Monteverde, isn't it? We've got Rose Pink. Did you hide the swatch binders? Oh, no, it's not Monteverde. I just recalled. It's Diamine.
Yeah. Wow, you're so good, dude.
There it is. Just where I left it. Swatch binders are right here for people looking. We got some new binders, actually. Oh, there we go.
Whoa. Buddy's trying to show what I pulled.
This one always wins. We're going with that brand. That wasn't from Squatch. All right, now we need, I forgot even what I'm supposed to be pulling. Bright colors that are legible, right?
I'm done.
Who's got the L binder?
Classic, Brian
The
taking
L.
forever.
Can I get a Lennon Toolbar recommendation? Bright but legible. Not pink and not blue. Yeah, it's my favorite color.
Oh no, I missed a call. This call is to authorize the payments of $14.99 for the recent order of Apple MacBook Pro on your Amazon account. That's great. Too bad I didn't order an Apple MacBook Pro on my Amazon account.
Oh.
Don't fall for it, folks. Don't fall for
Sorry,
it.
I wasn't listening to you.
Oh, spam call.
Oh, okay.
They're calling about my car's extended warranty.
Do you even have a car?
Yeah, joke's on them. My car has the utmost extended warranty already.
All right, ready?
Are you good?
Where's
I got
yours?
mine hidden.
Oh.
All right, put the camera right here.
I was not paying attention to what I've been showing, by the way.
It's okay.
So
I
the
had mine
camera's
hidden.
just been going like this.
I had mine hidden, don't worry. All right, so Amber, you had Brian representing you. The first ink coming out of Brian's box is the dried Longan. from Lennon Toolbar.
Just so we know, I picked every single one of these. There is no help from the team, no help from the chat. I actually put the phone.
Yeah, hold the phone over the inks, bro.
I covered the screen, so I couldn't even read it.
You're like looking right here in the
I know
corner
that's what
of
I was
the
doing
notebooks.
the entire time. I was saying, who knows what this video is actually going to look like.
All right, so this is Brian's first choice. Remember, that's box A, and then I'm box B. For mine, I went with Loch Ness from Tom's Studio. Next up, Brian went with what he originally thought was Monteverde, but it is Diamine's Hope Pink, facing off against my, this is Van Diemen's Graceful Pirouette. I think that's how you pronounce it. And lastly, for Brian, oh, dang. Tom Studio Kingfisher.
You thought you were going to get the Tom Studio bounce, because usually whoever picks Tom Studio
they
wins.
win. Going up against my Billowing Blush Ferris Wheel Press
Oh,
big
you went
bottle.
with the big version, huh?
Yeah, so I guess it's like this. We actually had similar, these are kind of similar, pink. So somewhat similar. All right, so Brian's box for Amber is on the left side, box A. My box is for Ann, box B on the right side.
Squatch, don't you think about it. Don't you
Come
think
on.
about it.
Get those
Don't
votes
you
in. Get
think
those
about
votes
it.
in.
Oh, no.
Let's go.
Oh, no.
I feel like this one's going to be a shutout.
Well,
Brian's got to knock the rust out.
Yeah, you know, funny thing, I actually didn't pick any of these inks.
Yeah, the chat did?
Yeah, the chat and the team.
Wow, and I'm
See what
smoking
happens?
you.
I was trying to be nice.
I'm smoking you.
I should have taken some input. Shouldn't have
Feels
taken
good to
input
win.
from anyone.
It feels good to win.
Yeah.
All right, I think this one's a pretty clear-cut
Way to go,
victory
chat.
for me.
Way
So
to go.
the chat played you.
Yeah.
That sucks. Amber, I wish I would have pulled yours. Now you say Hollywood rules and you took an L. That's crazy work. Crazy work. Where is the, oh wait, here we go. This goes here.
Wow. Amber came right back. See, Hollywood does rule.
Thank you. We can still be friends, right? Even though I sent you on your way to a loss. All right. Everyone wins at Atlas. We all know that. We all know that. All right, so next up we've got Sandy versus V. So Sandy, this is a battle box of 4. Sandy says, hello, please pull my order live and use the battle box, and use for the battle box. Thank you and appreciate you all. I really want somebody to leave a note that just says battle box engage. Something fun like that. All right, and then V's is, so there's no limitation on either of these. So Brian, but V did order all of these inks, so you probably wouldn't want to use your cheat code in the graph or Tom Studio because they're already there. So which one do you want?
I wasn't listening.
There's no
to you.
limitations.
There's
no
no
limitations.
limitations. They're both 4.
Yep.
All right, we'll do eeny meeny. Miny mo. Boom, boom, boom. We'll go Sandy.
Perfect. Hey, real quickly, have you ever seen those videos on TikTok where people like, they have that filter and then they blindly rank like their favorite movies?
No.
Okay, well, that's the thing. It's like blindly ranking like NFL quarterbacks, and the filter on the screen like randomizes a QB that pops up. Then you put them in your ranking, and you got to try to like, you know, rank them accordingly.
Yeah.
Some guy is like using the filter that I using the filter that I generated or that I created. I'm gonna rank my top 5 favorite numbers between 1 through 5. And so normally when you hit the button, there's the filter of like the image like rotating and it's like picking. So his filter was like this. 2. And then he ranked number 2 on a list 1 through 5. And I don't know why your eeny, meeny, miny, mo made me think of that.
I don't know. I guess you had
so
to,
funny.
I guess you had to be there because I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's just he was coming up with his own filter and he was like 3, 4, 1. And then he accidentally he put the same number out and he's like 1. He's like, oh shoot, I already did that.
Let's schedule a meeting for after the live video.
Yeah.
This seems very important that we figure out so I understand.
I gotta find it and send it to you. But
Okay.
it was so funny. The guy was ranking his favorite numbers 1 through 5, 1 through 5, and it was.
What is
it's-
your
it's how-
favorite
it's
number?
how
one?
you-
What's your favorite number 1 through 5?
Well, he had pretty good logic. He did not like that 3 is not very divisible, so he ranked that at like 4. I think he put number 2 as number 1 because he liked that 2 was even and very divisible. And then he didn't like number 1 because he said it's overrated and everyone goes for number 1, so he put it at like, I think like 4 or 3 or something. Yeah, it was so goofy. I don't know if any of you guys get that interesting humor content. You probably don't because I have a very unique sense of humor. But it was great, guys. It was great.
Seems like Hollywood math.
Yeah.
comes back.
I just
later in
can't
the
believe
video.
he was doing his own filter and he sat there, switching his own numbers, and it was just the dumbest thing. All right, let's engage in the battle boxes. I got sidetracked.
box.
So Brian's got 4 for
Engage.
Sandy. I got 4 for V.
All right, what should we grab here? I'm gonna keep the camera on Hollywood the whole time as I pull things. Got that one, that's a winner. I didn't show this one. This is gonna be a complete surprise.
It's amazing when we do these, I feel like we don't have enough ink.
Is this a craft store? How do people not recognize that this is Atlas Stationers?
No, the name of our business is not the craft store.
No, we're a fountain pen and stationery store downtown Chicago. We're pulling live orders right now.
That just reminded me, is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick.
Ooh, this ink looks cool. Let's do that one. Yes, it is fountain pens. We've got about 1,300 or 1,400 different colors of ink. Right now we're calling them battle boxes. So we're battling each other out to see who can come up with the best ink box between the 1,400 colors we have.
All right, I literally had no rhyme or reason, to be honest.
I think I need to.
Whoa,
I
whoa,
think
whoa,
I need
whoa,
to change.
whoa.
I think I need to change.
Don't
one.
look.
No, actually, I think I'm pretty good. All right.
Ready?
Oh, whoops! Don't look. Don't look.
I'm not looking, I'm not looking.
Not you. The live.
All right, are we ready?
Are
All
we
right.
ready?
All right, so Brian is the left box, box A again. Going up first for Sandy, Brian picked Sailor Kuzu Manyo.
I think the next time I do one, I'm just gonna pick the ones with the craziest names. And
Yeah,
let
that's a
you
good idea.
introduce them.
Yeah, way to sabotage me. He's preying on my downfall. All right, then I went ahead and I went a little abstract with the Anderillium Viceroy Butterfly Orange, something I don't think I've ever pulled before.
They're
Brian,
gonna be at the pen show, right?
They
Do
will,
they have
yep.
a special ink this year?
Chicago River Green.
Ooh.
So
that's
that
cool.
one is going to be Wearing Gold, the Glass Bead Game, and I went with Wearing Gold, Nightingale, and the Rose. Next up, Brian went with Diamine Ink Vents Sugar Snap. I went with Tasha's Ashinata. And then finally, Brian went with the A Log of Atlantis Seaweed. That's a good ink by Dominant Industry. And then I went with the Jacques Urban Gris Orage, the Stormy Sea. So here we go, chat. Brian's box is left. That's for Sandy. My box is on the right for V. Get your votes in now. Will I win 2-0
Lock
today?
them in.
B. Oh yes, yes, yes.
A 1-1.
Hollywood's
Tanya,
ready. Yeah, let's go.
Tanya. Oh no.
Wow, Brian does not have it in him.
no. Oop,
Oh,
3-3.
All right,
We're tied
come on.
again.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
no way. There's no way.
Oh.
5-3.
Oh, 6-3.
6-3, 6-4, 7-4.
7-4.
Is that everyone?
I think we're gonna end it
5,
right there.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right.
I love how they led you on. They like, oh, it's 3-0. You got to sweep here,
Yeah.
and then bam, 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 bam,
That's
bam,
how
bam,
it
bam.
always is. That's how it always is. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Brian, welcome back. I really appreciate all of your participation, you guys. And our next live video is Friday for another live order pulling video. It's the
That
last
will be
one
the
of the
last
month.
one for a little while,
I think 2 to 3 weeks.
at least 2 weeks.
Yeah, so get those orders in. And yeah, we hope you enjoy your weekend. Y'all know the drill. Stay smooth.
I got to read this one really quick. Hold that piece.
All right, I'm going to hold it right here.
V does appreciate the picks that you gave.
Thank you.
For their
kindly.
box.
Thank you. You're really the biggest winner of today because you're getting products that I personally touched.
Hand selected
Yeah.
and touched
Look at that.
by Hollywood.
Look at that. Immediately increase the value of the products. Only for special people. You guys, thank you so much. Y'all know the drill. Stay smooth. Peace.